Tino, can I ask you a question? It's fantastic, in fact. What is the concept around the hanging of the work?
I mean, there's two things. First, I think from the organizational groups, Hans-Ulrich Obrist and Sam Keller, they wanted to do something with the collection that changes. So it was their idea that somehow the collection is used, but it's changed. And then, because I did this Fakes Concerto show like 13 years ago at MMK Frankfurt, where it was like 7 shows in one, they were constantly changing. I think that's where they asked me if I could do something like that with the collection. Then eventually I said yes.
Yeah, but you have a special view on the work,
Yeah.
a special vision. Can we go in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
It seems obvious. You have almost a theory. What is your theory?
I mean, I think that's something I'm interested in, but it's maybe too short for a YouTube video, is like, what does it mean that, like, let's say we go from decoration, like we think like 300-400 years ago, like that we go from decoration, painting as integral to architecture, sculpture integral to architecture, integral to ritual buildings, let's say, ritual sites. We go to these autonomous, discrete things like paintings and sculpture, which always have more and more distance. If you look at the history of museums, they have more and more distance between each other, like in the way that the one theory would be that the distance between the paintings kind of goes parallel to the history of individualization. You know, we become more and more individualized as human beings, and this is mirrored in museums, how there becomes more and more space between.
So you want to destroy the space between the works and in time?
I mean, destroy, I don't agree with, but like, I think it's an interesting experiment to say these things are connected. If you look at the Hodlers, I mean, you see that he's busy with something, like each individual work comes from somewhere. It's not like, this is not a big theory or something, but like, it's nice for one to see like what he was occupied with, what he's busy with, and to see that also together, no?
Yes.
And then it's a bit playful, yeah.
But also Wade Guyton and Matisse.
I thought there was a connection, no? But let's say the concept I had for myself was to create these lines, you know, to kind of eliminate the space between the paintings, because that we see now so a lot, and I feel like also, let's say, following this theory that the gaps between the paintings, which got bigger and bigger. If you think of the 19th century, all the paintings were hung on top of each other. You know, and it was a more collective society, which is not necessarily a good thing, you know, don't get me wrong. But now we've taken individualization to such a degree that we're wondering what are the connections, no? So this is a connection display, if you want.
Okay, but what's the connection between Matisse and Wade Guyton?
I don't know. You tell
Pattern.
me. You tell me.
Pattern. For me, it's pattern, no? And
Beautiful.
what you tell me?
I liked it. I don't know, I don't have more to say than you. I agree with what you say. But yeah, they're both working with this kind of cutouts. You know? Even if Wade is not a kind of cutout, it's kind of somehow like a cutout. No?
Of course. But that's fascinating. And the first room there, it's also great, no?
The Ellsworth Kelly room?
With Ellsworth Kelly and all the geometrical, but the way you use the geometry in your display is amazing too. It's very strong, I think. It's wow. Never seen something like that before.
Thank you. That's sweet.
I lose my voice because of you.
Non, c'est pas vrai.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.